Do you like talking about Quidditch? Because we do. Welcome back, second episode of The Pitch. We're really excited and we hope you are too. And obviously you have to be somewhat excited because you're watching it right now, so welcome back. Basically, there's a lot happening in the Quidditch world right now. So what we want to do is we just want to leave Facebook and the forums at the door. Just check them at the door. And we want to go ahead and bring Quidditch back to where it really belongs, on the pitch.
So on the pitch for you today, we're going to recap all the team's performances at the Mardi Gras Cup. Then on tips from the pitch, the great Cody Marshall is going to teach us all the fundamentals of tackling. And then we're going to take you to something we really know you all want to see. Who were the top 5 players at this past tournament?
Yeah. The Mardi Gras Cup, it was an excellent tournament, really well run. I think everybody agreed that LSU were good hosts.
It was awesome.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, a lot of good teams came down. There were 14 teams, came all the way down to Baton Rouge.
All the way to Baton Rouge.
Call it Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. For the first ever 50th annual Mardi Gras Carnival Cup.
It's a good name.
Solid name.
Sounds majestic.
Makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah. But you know, you're gonna hear a lot from us this episode. So let's go ahead and get other teams' experiences at the Mardi Gras Carnival Cup.
We had Eric Wilroth, our seeker, made an epic catch by jumping over the snitch, and that was really awesome. And then Texas State played them, and they played really aggressive, and they were really impressive. Like, I know this is their first tournament out. That was a lot of fun. Their beater game was pretty good. They had a really good guy beater, and
they have a big keeper.
Yeah, they have a big keeper, so their chasing game's pretty good. They like to charge down the field. They were pretty good. I enjoyed playing them.
We played against Bryce.
Yeah.
We played against Bryce, and how was it?
They surprised us.
They surprised us, yeah. We didn't go to the Houston tournament, so it was definitely surprising.
They just came off the radar, like all of a sudden you're like, hey, we're here.
And then your last game was?
Southern Mississippi.
And how was that?
It was really good. Good, 60-0. We won our game.
That's awesome.
We played together cohesively. Our bludgers had the bludger control most of the game, and it was just really good.
That's what totally helped us. We didn't do that in our other games. We had beater control the entire time.
I think we're doing really well. We've had a lot of fun. We haven't had any major injuries. We've got a lot of points scored. We've done extremely well on the seating.
I'm Dane White. I'm a starting keeper for Texas State Quidditch.
I'm Rod. I was starting and then I had theater.
All right, well, this is the first tournament we've ever seen you at. Is this your first tournament?
Yes.
All right, that's great.
But finally fighting people with muscles.
It's awesome. Get some experience to know what we're going to be up against in the future.
And then we played A&M and we lost by 10 points.
That's a pretty good score for first time out.
We pretty much treated it as a joke and we weren't going to go because we thought we were going to get absolutely destroyed. And then one Thursday afternoon we said, hey, let's go. And
were you the team that traveled the farthest?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
16 hours in the car.
Nice job, guys.
This was our snitch for the game. He did a phenomenal job. Howdy.
And you were surprised by your own team because?
Because we didn't know if we were going to win anything.
We did a lot better than we were expecting.
We started in November and we finished 5th out of 14. November of 2011. Yeah.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Well, if you couldn't tell, the Mardi Gras Cup was a great time. No, seriously, it was amazing. We had so much fun, and it was run incredibly smoothly.
Lots of water.
So much water.
Very hydrated at the Mardi Gras Cup.
So let's take it to the organizers of this tournament to hear what the secrets were for running such a great event. Beto and Jason?
What's up?
Hello. This fella is Beto Nazzaro.
This is our fearless leader, Jason Wynn.
King of Quidditch.
King of Quidditch.
And the host of our fine tournament today.
Yeah, which was punctual.
This was beautiful. I focused on the basics, you know, getting brooms that were standardized, making sure we had hoops, making sure that everybody was comfortable walking away from this tournament and feeling like they lost to teams and not snitches and not refs. I bought $200 worth of water at Walmart, and that worked out very well.
Run ref crews. That was the singularly greatest thing about this tournament.
That worked so well. If this tournament's gonna work well, we all need to pitch together and like
pitch.
You're so lame, Sarah. So good, so good.
It was cool.
We got to help each other out, and that's really what Southern Quidditch is about. You know, when you're not playing, you don't go eat a hamburger or something. You help out. You make sure that the games are competitive. You make sure that they're quality games, because when you take the field, those people that you helped, they're gonna help you, and that's what it's all about.
Everyone who helped out at this tournament, there wasn't a team that didn't pitch in some way. I was really impressed by Texas State. I didn't think much of them coming in. Just looking at them, I don't know, Cody Marshall was right. Dark horse.
Dark horse.
But the Illuminators were impressive. Team Rocket, the second LSU team, was good. But yeah, UT was really good today. You guys have a lot of depth, and it was impressive.
Our second team, Team Rocket, like I could not be more proud of them. They fought hard with little to no subs, and they really handled their business.
I gotta give a shout out though to U High.
U High.
God.
I got some athletes.
Wow.
We're taking those athletes.
Okay, Shisa, go to LSU.
Yeah.
And
special shout out to
Quidditch.
Shisa. That kid's got moves.
Yeah, best players at this tournament. I was really impressed by Jason Wynn actually and Brad, our mentor. I'm sorry, it's a homer pick, I know, but they were like phenomenal. You stopped Chris Morris a few times. That was good. Chris Morris actually was phenomenal. Ripped off Mason Kuzmich's pants. that was sexy. The best defensive unit was by far Texas.
Yeah.
Beaters. I'll give the edge to LSU.
Yeah.
But just physical chaser defense.
Yeah, y'all had a really good game plan walking into this game, and it y'all carried it out, and it was very good. I was very impressed.
Let's dream! We never stop training.
He's gonna run.
He's still going!
Do we want to get any more questions in?
That's his punishment. He has to do 100 push-ups for every goal he lets in.
Hey, thanks y'all. So I just want to bring y'all's attention to last show's predictions.
Oh man.
Here we go.
LSU is strong, and that's the reason I'm going to have to put them right there at number 2. And at the number 1 position, the greatest team in the known world, University of Texas Quidditch. My dark horse pick, Texas State. I mean seriously, we have number 1 Texas, number 2 LSU, number 3 A&M, and a very impressive dark horse pick with Texas State.
Okay, Cody, we're not gonna fight you. We're actually happy you were right, because we're kind of all winners.
I'm okay with it.
That's right. I mean, we won. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You were right. And even your dark horse, yeah, spot on, I think. Texas State came out and impressed a lot of people. I was really impressed by their keeping, actually. Their keeper was really solid. Also, Rice was a really surprising team. Their chasing was incredibly aggressive for being one of their first tournaments, and I was impressed by that as well.
I also want to point out our very own Texas Illuminators. They came out strong, some good hitting, good chasing. Very impressive, guys.
Some big hits for, again, first tournament. That's awesome.
4th place. They came out 4th place.
Before we get too far, guys, you know, I kind of want to make a clarification for all the people that weren't able to make it to this tournament. Yes, Cody Marshall, you were right. You know, Texas was first, then LSU, then A&M. But I know that LSU had several players that were injured and weren't able to play in this tournament, and at the last second there was a significant portion of A&M's team that wasn't able to make it to Baton Rouge. So A&M's team actually merged with the Silver Phoenixes, and so, you know, we weren't necessarily playing the full strength teams in this tournament, and so that's one kind of, you know, clarification that needs to be made about this win.
That's a really good point, Jacob. I know that for one, one of LSU's power chasers, Beto Natera, was out injured, and he might not have made the difference, but he definitely would have made a difference.
Regardless, we're not that surprised we won.
Yeah,
but
apparently there were some people that were really surprised that we won. I don't really know what that's about, but
some people were surprised and slightly offended. I don't know what that's about. But out of this surprise, they actually posed the question, what was it that helped Texas to win? What made Texas the winning team here? And out of all the responses, it basically boiled down to 3 different things.
Cody Marshall, and Cody Marshall. Right?
It basically boiled down into 3 different things. The first one was depth, which means we have more than just Cody Marshall.
Yeah,
yes,
we do.
Thank you. The second one was our defense. And the third one was basically our ability to both make and take a hit, which we have always felt at our team has always felt, that tackling is a really big part of Quidditch.
Yeah, so since people were impressed with our tackling, we figured that might be something that other teams would like to learn about, and who better to learn the basics of tackling from than our own Cody Marshall on this week's Tips from the Pitch.
Yeah, like Jacob said, this week's Tip of the Pitch is going to be breaking down tackling. We're going to learn the nuts and bolts of tackling, kind of the form, and just how to tackle. Let's go ahead and take it to the pitch.
Tackling is 50% mental. It is rough and can be very physically demanding, but you have to go into each game already committed to making the hits. Your stance is key. Your feet should be shoulder width apart. Knees should be bent. Back arched, arm out, and on the balls of your feet. You want to be able to move fluidly, maintaining your center of gravity by keeping your core aligned. Now let's walk through a tackle. Crouched in stance, ready to make contact on impact. Hips must stay under you, allowing you to explode up and into them, utilizing your legs and core. Now let's watch a real tackle. Note, center of gravity and point of contact. Arm around the back, head to the side, shoulder in the gut, and explode. Now in real time. Okay, let's see another tackle. Note the position of the hips and how he drives through using his legs and core for power. Good tackle, Jacob.
Cody, you're really great at tackling. That was an awesome video. I feel like a lot of people are going to be able to learn from that. So, you must have made the top 5 players in the Mardi Gras Cup, right?
Must have.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh.
You didn't.
Cold! That's cold.
I'm just saying. Actually, 5 other people made the top 5 players.
Yeah, so in an effort to be as unbiased as possible, we sent surveys out to all the team captains that were at the tournament and asked them to give us their top 5 players that they saw that were not on their own team.
Yeah.
And so we tallied those results, and we have 5 people that we want to show for you. Unfortunately, Cody Marshall is not one of them.
Well, let's just go ahead and see who did make it.
Not bitter or anything.
Number 5, Brad Armenter from LSU, aka Phenom, aka Honey Badger. Brad is a power chaser who is able to run the quaffle down the pitch, drawing in the opposing team's defense and leaving his teammates open for a clean pass. But, more often than not, he just powers through and makes the goal himself.
Number 4, Chris Morris, captain of the University of Texas Quidditch team. Chris's speed and agility on the pitch make him a beater's nightmare. The combination of his bludger defense and his ability to break tackles makes him a strong player at any position. He seamlessly transitions from chaser to keeper and has even been known to catch the occasional game-winning stitch.
Number 3, Cody LeBeau from LSU, better known as Sniper. You may not be able to see him, but you will definitely feel his bludger. His pinpoint accuracy and ability to utilize players' blind spots make him an integral part of this LSU team. Take a close look at this last clip. Not only does he make a beat on the first chaser, at which point your average beater would be out of the play, but he also rifles a shot to eliminate the last chaser and prevent an otherwise guaranteed score. From experience, this can lead to some frustrated chasers.
Number 2, Augustine Monroe from the University of Texas, Slipstream is always one of the fastest players on the pitch. This keeper is able to take command of the field, utilizing fast breaks to run the quaffle from hoop to hoop. With the combination of speed, vision, and instinct, he always seems able to find a way to score.
The thing you have to watch out for is that guy beater they have. Reed. Watch out for Reed. Exclamation point.
Number 1, Reed Duncan, Texas A&M. If you've ever played against A&M, you remember Reed. While he's notoriously hard to capture on film, this one clip tells it all. Not only does he completely de-broom the opposing chaser, a feat in itself, watch how quickly he turns and makes that perfect throw. He doesn't even follow the quaffle, he seems to instinctively know where it's going. It's no wonder opposing captains voted him number 1.
Okay, those were 5 very deserving players.
Yeah, I know we have a lot of chasers around here, but as a beater myself, I have to say I was really excited to see that 2 beaters made the top 5.
Yeah.
Because it feels to me like a lot of the times beaters are like the offensive line in football. You know, you don't ever really notice them unless they're doing something wrong. And so it's great for me to see that there are several beaters that are being recognized, by a lot of team captains for their strength and the advantage they provide to their team. I know these 2 beaters in particular, I love playing against you too. I kind of hate playing against you, but I love it too.
Yeah. And the truth is, you can't have a really good team without having a really good beater squad. It's simple as that.
And those are 2 great beaters along with an amazing keeper and 2 awesome chasers, and every time they touch the pitch, they do great things.
Yeah, that's a squad of 5 I would love to have on my team.
That's an all-star team. So basically, congratulations to all 5 of you, and that's gonna do it for the show this time. And keep talking to us, keep sending in videos, and keep playing Quidditch.
Yeah. I think that was a pretty good show, guys, and we'll see you on the pitch.
Home of Fame!